have occurred during the top of the first inning, but we are back here for the bottom. Gavin Picklin at bat, and that will be a field hit. Correction, he is out. The first pitch count was from Michael Pasquizzi, number 22 for Highland Park. It was that was 4 pitches now. Well, I guess I called that out too early. That was a foul ball, and he had to go back. He got one more strike, and now Easton Newman is batting. That'll be a ground out for the second out of Deerfield's turn at bat. Dylan Fine appearing at the plate. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robert Crable coming to you live from Deerfield High School for the District 113 Showdown Varsity Baseball Edition, featuring, of course, the Highland Park Giants and your Deerfield Warriors. Giants coming out 10-12, 6-5 in conference, following a 0-1 loss to Glenbrook South, as a flyout ends the first inning. And before we get into the second inning, I'm just going to repeat what I said on the first stream before everything went black. Everything started getting out of hand with the connections. I don't think I should really say repeat because I technically didn't have any signal from the national anthem to now. We're just moving the camera over here. And we're going to start the second inning. So once again, Giants 10-12, 6-5 in conference following a 0-1 loss to Glenbrook South last Saturday. And Deerfield came out with an 8-6 win over Niles West, making them 11-13. Also 6-5 in conference. Anticipating a Deerfield win here this evening. Another nice day here on the North Shore of Lake Michigan, about 10 degrees cooler, but hey, we'll take it. I hope you guys got to go outside on Sunday when it got up to 81 degrees. I was able to take advantage of that by cycling on the Des Plaines River Trail. I highly recommend that for those interested in biking. The previous home game for the Warriors, Friday, May 5th on senior night, very tough loss to Lake Forest, 0-16. It ended in the third inning. Leading off the top of the second inning will be number 3, Jake Burliant, your right fielder. On the mound for Deerfield is number 21, Mac Jones. Deerfield has one error on the scoreboard as of this point in time. Mac Jones was the starting quarterback for varsity football last fall. Varsity football team was 6-4, 5-0 in conference, and lost to St. Ignatius in the first round of the playoffs. First pitch here, line drive, but a fly out. There is one out on the scoreboard now. JT Killing at bat for the Giants. He is your third baseman. Some of Mac Jones's passing statistics in football include a 395-yard total out of the season, 58% of completions, 4 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions, and his longest pass was 50 yards. JT Killing with a 95.7 on-base percentage and also a varsity basketball player, as the count is 0-2. Mac Jones with a nice fastball that is going to land on the right, well, not technically the backstop, but it is going to land. It just bounced off the net above the Highland Park dugout. That is a ball. The count is 2-2 now. And a strikeout. And the little Pac-Man sound effect from our public address announcer, Dylan Traeger. Griffin Kelly, the catcher, is going to take a shot here to try and get a hit in at least. Jones, a right pitch. That's going to be a ball. Jones back on the hill now. Ready to go, ready to rumble. A strike. The count is 1-1. Strike, so the count is 2-1. Ball 2. Correction, ball 3. Never mind. Just still trying to get back into the hang of things in light of the technical difficulties we had in the top of the first inning. I never even realized those, but regardless, Jones is back on the hill here. Highland Park dugout squad cheering for them. And that is actually going to end the top of the second inning. It'll bring us to the middle, and Deerfield coming next at bat. Daniel Wilner is going to lead off the top of the second. Currently blocking the scoreboard is Keller Westman. All right, here we go. Daniel Wilner is appearing at the plate to lead off the second inning. Lead off the bottom of the second inning, batting cleanup for your Warriors in tonight's lineup. Batting with his left hand here. What a nice pitch by Michael Pasquesi, but that will be a ball. Michael Pasquesi has a 4.06 earned run average. His last name actually reminds me of one of my childhood stores, Pasquesi in Lake Bluff, that home and garden store off of Waukegan. Count is 2-1. And a huge high pop. That is a foul ball. What a pop fly there. It led to a foul ball. Count is now 2-2. Daniel Wilner looking to get at least one more batting opportunity here during the bottom of the second inning. pitch that winded to the left from the audience perspective. It is a full count. That pitch will not count because the umpire waved it off beforehand. No runs, no hits yet. And Wilner is going to walk as Alex Fern approaches the plate here.
Batting fifth, number 24, Alex Fern.
Alex Fern's walk-up song is DNA by Kendrick Lamar. You know, some of these baseball players here that play for us today and every day here in the baseball family, some of our players here in Deerfield are known by their own songs. Michael Pasquesi with 12 pitches so far. Dubinsky, courtesy runner at first base for Deerfield. Courtesy runner at first base for Deerfield, Nathan Dubinsky. And a pickoff move that ended up being an error. And that will send Dubinsky to second. Fern is still at bat. The count is 0-2. It's a nice packed stadium here on this nice Tuesday night. The count is now 1-2. The last pitch was a ball. And here goes Dubinsky. He's advancing to third. Let's see. Yeah, he's probably going to stay there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to a Warrior run. Foul ball. That will not count as a strike because there are already 2 strikes on the scoreboard. Once again, Highland Park lost to Glenbrook South 0-1 last Saturday. Looks like very good effort by both teams. Deerfield also played Glenbrook South at home Saturday, April 29th, 0-6 loss. But the game felt so much faster than usual. I was on PA for that, and it was literally the fastest baseball game I've worked. Lots of great defensive plays, and I got to go up and help out with the track invite. Two foul balls, as I say. And it looks like here comes Dubinsky. He is home! Dubinsky is home, and that gets the Warriors on the board. Alex Fern is safe at first base. Mo Yano, the Webster commit, is going to get a chance here to potentially extend the Deerfield lead. First pitch, a strike, entered the strike zone. It was a strike looking. Those of you just joining us, the score is Deerfield 1, Highland Park 0. On the last play, Alex Fern singled on a ground ball to shortstop number 1, David Finfer, and Dubinsky just got home. He scored. Count is 1-2. We're already seeing a Deerfield lead here. And a field hit by Yano. That is going to get Yano to advance to second and Fern to third. Another error by Highland Park reaches Fern to third and Yano to second. What a play. Excitement is in the air here for Deerfield baseball. Charlie Dumo, the Davenport commit, is now taking an opportunity here to once again extend the lead of Deerfield. Highland Park has 3 errors on the scoreboard. Deerfield has 1 and 1 of runs, hits, and errors. Strike 1 from Dumo. 24 pitches coming from Michael Pasquizzi. Strike 2. Your on-deck batter is number 27, Bradley Blyman. And here he goes. He's going to first. And second, that is a home run, Warriors! Here comes Fern, Yano, and Dumo. Deerfield extends the lead 4-0. Amazing work by Deerfield. Everyone is so excited. And Bradley Blyman is going to get another chance here. Let's see if we're going to do it again.
Now batting number 27, Bradley Blyman.
A sacrifice fly. Another error by Highland Park that advances Blyman to first. Ethan Katz is now going to hit for Deerfield. We have one on base. That's Bradley Blyman on first base.
Batting ninth, number 5, Ethan Katz.
You know it's game time when you already got 4 runs. Sacrifice bunt and a ground out. That'll be the first out of the bottom of the bottom of the second. Yeah. Picklin now batting at the top of the order.
Number 2, Gavin Picklin.
Deerfield has been reaching a lot of bases on error here this game. Just under 19 minutes into the stream, we get our first ball of Picklin's at bat. And Michael Pasquizzi with 30 pitches now on the hill for the Giants. Pitch was thrown too low. That will be a ball. Picklin looks excited here. Looks excited to give the Warriors more pride. Blyman is on second now. Blyman on third, Picklin on first. Easton Newman batting.
Batting second,
Easton Newman batting for the Warriors. As Highland Park calls a little bit of a timeout, I just want to take this opportunity to thank all of our Warriors baseball sponsors, top ones including Wexler Galt Group, Allen Burlow Group, DaVincio, Brunch Factory, and Culture Fit. Another shout out just goes to the entire Warriors baseball family of parents, grandparents, players, and all other relatives. And most importantly, our amazing athletic director, Nate Flannery, and assistant athletic director, Molly Tomlinson. This game would not be possible without any of you. I can feel the vibe here with the Kerncraft 400 currently being played in our stadium. So can everyone else. You know it's an exciting moment in the Deerfield baseball nation when you hear that song. A ball. One out on the scoreboard. The count is 1-0. Highland Park has 4 errors. Deerfield with 4 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. The last play was a wild pitch by Pasquisi that advanced Blyman to third and Picklin to second. Picklin is currently on second, Blyman on third. Strike one, so the count is 2-1. Full count of balls here. Easton Newman hoping to walk this one out. That's going to get Bradley Blyman home. Or wait, no. Never mind. Only 2/3 of the bases are loaded. So eventually, once Fine comes up, that's going to be a full count now. If Easton walks, all the bases are going to be loaded once Fine gets on the plate. Dylan Fine is coming up next to bat. A strikeout. And here goes Dylan Fine. First base will be left open.
Batting third, number 3, Dylan Fine.
Strike one. Line drive. That is going to be that's going to be the third out. And I don't know if that run counted. However, it is the end of the second inning. Deerfield 4, Highland Park 0. In addition to this baseball game today, we have girls lacrosse occurring behind us on Adams Field versus the Palatine Pirates. Currently in progress, freshman-sophomore, and the latter game, Varsity, coming up at 6:15 p.m. And also in the back of our campus is softball, their senior night game versus Prospect. This year, Deerfield softball is merged with Highland Park, so the program is called Giant Warriors Softball. Just under a month ago, the Giant Warriors smoked Round Lake 28-5. That's 28-5. That's the biggest score I've seen in any baseball or softball game in my whole life. Now, that's what you call Giant Warriors. It ended in the third inning. Mo Yano currently on shortstop. He hit some home runs recently on home team grounds. He got 1 home run last Thursday versus Maine West and 2 on April 27th versus Niles North. Yano was also a JV soccer player last fall, and once again, he will play baseball at Webster in the fall. We are excited to see what he can do, and same thing about Charlie Dumo for Davenport. Batting 8th in our Highland Park lineup tonight, our first baseman, number 41, Danny Greenberg. It is the top of the third. Mac Jones on the hill. And a fly out. What a catch by Dumo. What a catch.
Batting ninth, number 12.
Batting ninth, Sam Wolf, the center fielder. Once again, an amazing pickup by Charlie Dumo on first base. He jumped up and grabbed the ball. Oh, hit by pitch from Sam Wolf. He is going to advance to first. And coming up at the top of the order, number 6, Dylan Liu, your left fielder. Mac Jones with 31 pitches this evening. Dylan Liu with a 31.2% batting average, 5 stolen bases, 4.20 earned run average, 6 runs, and a slugging percentage of 50%. And having just occurred, it looked like it was a pickoff. A foul ball which hit the near border of the center and the right backstop. Once again, a very packed stadium here at Deerfield High School. Another pickoff move there by Jones. Sam Wolf is still safe on first. Ball one, the count is 1-1. That is ball 2. And currently on deck for Highland Park, number 8, Casey Pieper, the second baseman. Dylan Liu, 0 for 1. 0 hits for 1 at bat. The count is now 3 balls, 1 strike. We have 1 out on the scoreboard. Highland Park potentially looking to make something happen here. A strike, that's going to be a full count. 3, 2, 1. Pitch. Pick off. Sam Wolf is still safe at first. First base is the only one that is currently filled right now. And a ground ball. An error by Deerfield advances Casey Pieper to second base.
Batting second, number 8, Casey Pieper.
Correction, that was Dylan Liu that I said was moving to second base. Casey Pieper is now batting. Sam Wolf at third base. And Casey Pieper at bat. Foul ball which hit the left backstop. Currently the RHE score, Deerfield 4 runs, 3 hits and 2 errors. For the Giants, no runs, no hits, but 3 errors right now. Nice effort here by both teams so far. Mac Jones with 38 pitches. And this is going to be another foul ball, which lands on Adams Field, which is currently hosting girls freshman sophomore lacrosse. 2 on base, 1 out. The score right now for the freshman sophomore lacrosse game: Deerfield 4, Palatine 1. Deerfield with 6 shots on goal and Palatine with 2 shots on goal. Mac Jones looking at third. That is going to be, I believe it was a sacrifice bunt, and Highland Park gets on the board. Sam Wolf and Dylan Liu all home. Finally, we got a hit from Highland Park. Give him a hand. Yay.
Batting third, number 1,
David Finfer here. This is the District 113 football quarterback moment now, as Mac Jones and Finfer are both starting quarterbacks for football. Ground ball hit that's going to be a single as Finfer advances to first. David Finfer, a 50% batting average, 57.1 on-base percentage, 96% fielding percentage, 4 RBIs, 77.7 slugging percentage, and 9 hits. 3 of those being doubles, and 1 was even a triple. Once again, Finfer, a quarterback and punter for Giants football. And Mac Jones with 42 pitches on the mound this evening in Deerfield, Illinois. As the first pitch for Goosis, the top of the third inning, is a ball. The count is now 1-0. Foul ball, pop fly. That was not a foul ball, never mind, but Goosis is out.
Number 3, Jay Berland.
2 on, 2 out. Giants with 2 runs, 2 hits, and 3 errors. Warriors with 4 hits, 3 hits, and 3 errors. And a goal for the Warriors was scored by Sadie Fox over at Adams Field for the girls' freshman-sophomore lacrosse game. Strike 1. A ball. That is a 1-1 count. Tonight's DSI crew includes our PA announcer and DJ, Dylan Traeger. Our brand new OES scoreboard operated by Jack Klopfer. Right here on the broadcast, I am your commentator, Robert Crable. Tim Lovejoy operating the camera. Tim Lovejoy is committed to the University of Hawaii. Wow, Hawaii. Another goal for the Warriors scored by the lacrosse team. That is going to be the third out and the end of the Highland Park turn at bat. Any DHS student who may be watching this, if you're interested in keeping score, stats, operating the clock, DJing, announcing, and broadcasting games, join DSI today. Deerfield Sports Information, open to students of all ages and no experience needed. We'll train you, get you started. Another fun thing we offer for DSI, you can make and upload graphics to our video scoreboard on Adams Field. Not only do you put up graphics during static events in games such as, you know, goals vice versa. But once again, you can also make and upload graphics for the video board. We'll teach you if you want to join and work our video board on Adams Field. It is going to be the bottom of the third here as Wilner is going to potentially extend the lead for the Warriors. Beautiful 60-degree day out here for baseball. Tomorrow it should get up to 71 and sunny. I will be at a Cubs game. And also on Thursday it should be cloudy and 73. Wilner's at bat. First pitch is a ball for Michael Pasquizzi. Pasquizzi coming on the mound with 43 pitches.
Batting cleanup, number 18, Daniel Wilmer.
A ground out. Correction, that is still a foul ball. The foul balls, those kinds of hits that you just saw, they get me sometimes. But heads up, that's going to be a foul ball that is landing right on the track of Adams Field. That foul ball just landed on the track of Adams Field. The count is now 1-2. Daniel Wilner at bat, nobody on base, no one out. Ground ball to first base and a ground out. Daniel Wilner. That will add an out to the scoreboard as Fern takes the plate.
Batting fifth, number 24, Alex Bird.
On deck for Deerfield is going to be number 19, the shortstop, Jeremy Yano. Alex Fern, 1-for-1. Strike. All right, Jeremy Yano is here after Fern is thrown out. Mo Yano, his walk-up song is Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. Very interesting walk-up choice. Some of these Deerfield players, once again, are known by their own songs. A foul ball hit on the play, but Yano is still advancing. He is currently at infield. He's coming right back. He's coming right back. The count is 0-1. Count is 1-1. Pasquizzi is going to throw a pretty low pitch there. So Deerfield has won both of their games in the Niles North Series 2 weeks ago, both of which were at Deerfield. The April 27th game, the Warriors were actually considered the away team, despite being on home team grounds as the Niles North field was being remodeled with turf. 2-1. No one on base, 2 outs. And strike 2, swinging and missing. It is a full count on the scoreboard, yet to be updated. And Yano is going to walk. He saved us from getting out of the 3rd inning. Dumo's here. Charlie Dumo, 1 for 1, as Pasquizzi is just 4 pitches away from 60 on the hill. First pitch is a ball. It was thrown a little bit to the right. One, two. And a strikeout that is going to end the 3rd inning. Deerfield 4, Highland Park 2. Now, let's talk a little bit about the recent Niles West win last Saturday. Once again, it was 8-6. Owen Lacey, Dylan Zuber, and Alex Fern on the mound that morning. Owen started with 4 innings, Dylan following with 2, and Alex wrapping it up for the grand finale. Lacey's pitch count was 65 with 36 strikes, Zuber 39-26, and Fern 9-4. Runs were scored by Blackstone, Mangerton, Picklin, Dumo, Fern, and Fine, all with 1 run each. Easton Newman got 2 runs. And this season, if you're going to get a starting pitcher for the Warriors, it's usually either Mac Jones or Ike Schlesinger, both of which are right-handed. Joe Marshall got some time on the mound for senior night last week, and actually so did Charlie Galt 1 or 2 weeks ago. Charlie Galt has a very interesting walk-up song, similar to Jeremy Yano's with Choice, but completely different. It's Monkeys Spinning Monkeys. These Warriors are happy to be playing on their regular home field again. We've been hosting baseball games here on campus for almost a whole month. Due to rainy conditions making the field unsuitable for play, Deerfield has spent their entire first month playing home games at Heritage Park in Wheeling. The upside to that is they went on a little Indiana tour over spring break. They won 5-3 over Centerville, Ohio at Indiana University. Centerville has lost to the number 2 team 5-6 and the number 3 team in the state of Indiana 0-1. First game at Deerfield was JV versus Warren Township on a 70-degree sunny Friday, April 14th. That timestamp in mid-April, we were very lucky getting those warm days about 3 times. We got about 3 warm days in mid-April. In Illinois, it's really either too hot and too cold and nowhere in between, as the count is 0-2. Deerfield Warriors are currently ranked 200 in the state, 82 in IHSA Division 4A, and 125 in Chicago. Highland Park is ranked 302 in Illinois, 111 in IHSA Division 4A, and 178 in Chicago. The count is now 2-2. Currently, we have 5 people watching our live stream. Thanks for coming on out. If you know of someone that's interested in Deerfield baseball, maybe tell them, hey, come on out to the stadium and or watch live here on Deerfield Athletics YouTube. We are always excited to see you live. Griffin Kelly is now batting, the catcher. He is the 7th person in the lineup. Strike one. Mac Jones has 54 pitches, now 55 actually. So Mac Jones is 55 pitches on the hill this evening at the top of the 4th inning. Mac Jones has faced 15 batters. His pitch count is now, it is going to be, I guess, 57 to 36. Just currently looking at the box score on Game Changer. Yeah, 57-36. That is going to be a count of 2-2. Foul ball hit just over the Highland Park dugout. On deck for the Giants, Danny Greenberg. Danny Greenberg has 5 hits, 3 of which are doubles, 3 RBIs, a 42.1% slugging. Another foul ball again over the Highland Park dugout. Strikeout. Strikeout. Okay. If you get the reference, because K is denoted in baseball scorebooks for strikes. Danny Greenberg, the first baseman, is at bat. We have 2 outs on the scoreboard. Giants, 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors. Warriors, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 errors. And strike right away. That will be a count of 0-1. And that was a ball. The count is now 1-1. Once again, thank you to the entire baseball family of parents, grandparents, friends, players, and everyone else for supporting Deerfield baseball. You all have a long-lasting impact made to our lovely Warriors baseball family. As I say that, Danny Greenberg is going to walk. He is going to load first base for the Giants as Sam Wolf appears at the plate. And we are at the end of the freshman-sophomore lacrosse game. Coming up in approximately 50 minutes is going to be the varsity game. That'll be the opening draw for the varsity matchup versus the Palatine Pirates. A sacrifice, ground bunt. I meant ground ball. My apologies. Sam Wolf on first, Danny Greenberg on second, and Dylan Liu, leadoff hitter, is going to he's going to potentially cut the lead here. Foul ball that will be a strike. That'll be a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs on the scoreboard, 2 on base. Six is on his way. Dylan Liu is out. Sam Wolf going back to first. Danny Greenberg going back to second. Never mind, that was a foul ball. Again, these kinds of foul balls sometimes confuse me for an actual fair ball and any potential out. So it is a 2-2 count. A foul ball landing right next to the tennis courts. A strikeout that is going to take us to the middle of the 4th. We will be back. All right, here we go. Bradley Blyman is going to bat here for the Warriors. Blyman, the designated hitter this evening, and on deck is going to be Ethan Katz, the right fielder. A few live MLB box scores. Tigers versus Guardians. Guardians lead at the top of the 3rd, 1-0, with 2 outs and a 1-1 count. And just like that, there's already also a 1-1 count here on our scoreboard. The Rays are currently leading the Orioles 1-0, the bottom of the 1st, 2 outs, count is 0-1. Count is 2-2 here.
Batting nine, number 5, Ethan Katz.
Ethan Katz is batting at this time. A ball on the play. Michael Pasquizzi is still staying strong on the hill. The last play was a strikeout. Bradley Blyman struck out. Ethan Katz is safe. And Gavin Picklin is going to take the plate here. Your leadoff hitter. Another MLB box score I'd like to report. Wait, I don't have any right now. The ones I just looked up, they're all 0-0. They haven't scored anything. But let's get back to Warriors baseball here. We are 57 minutes into this stream here, as there is a strike by Picklin. Picklin, the Vanderbilt University commit. Looking to potentially throw. Looking to potentially throw Ethan Katz out. They do throw him out as 2 outs are on the scoreboard. They're 1 away from the end of the 4th. Deerfield has also gained a hit recently. Line drive to right field. A flyout that will end the 4th inning. Deerfield is still leading the Giants 4-2. We'll be right back.
Now batting, number 8, Casey Pieper.
Casey Pieper at bat to lead off the 5th inning tonight. A ball just hit the Just hit the little board just under our backstop. Once again, Deerfield softball taking on Prospect for senior night. That will be a ball. The count is now 2-0. A hit and an out. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, Casey Pieper has just gotten flown out of the game. Well, there was a fly out. If you get what I meant, he was like, there was a fly out and he got out of the game, but he has flown out of this game. A ground ball hit by Finfer. That'll be a hit. He's safe. So David Finfer just singled on the ground ball, and Darren Goose is the designated hitter taking the plate. He is the fourth batter in our lineup. Deerfield and Highland Park both with similar records. Strike one, swinging. A pickoff by Jones. David Finfer is still safe at first. Oh, they're moving. They probably are going to tag him out. And they do. David Finfer is tagged out, incrementing the outs on the scoreboard by one. There are 2 outs now. Once again, our brand new scoreboards manufactured by OES. They were just installed in October 2022 on the baseball and softball fields. Umpire just gave Jones permission to pitch. That will be a strike. It was in the strike zone. The invisible box. Whoa. That was pretty close. That is going to end the top of the 5th inning with that strikeout. We will be right back. You're watching Deerfield Varsity Baseball live on the Deerfield Athletics YouTube channel. Here we go. It's the bottom of the 5th. Easton Newman batting for the Warriors. Easton's walk-up is La Mama de la Mama. Very catchy. Foul ball. Count is 0-1. On the official game changer box score, Deerfield is 4-all with runs, hits, and errors. So 4 hits, 4 runs, and 4 errors. Strikeouts, Easton Newman, Dylan Fine coming up.
Batting third, number 3, Dylan Fine.
3 is Dylan Fine's lucky number in this game because he is wearing jersey number 3, and he is batting third in the Deerfield lineup tonight. That'll be a ball. Count is 1-1 following that foul ball. Strike. Count is 1-2. Another foul ball flying over the Highland Park dugout. A ground ball by Fine. That's going to be a field hit. And Fine has advanced to first. Next up is Daniel Wilner.
Better clean up. Number 18, Daniel Wilner.
Wilner, the cleanup batter. Let's see if he can clean up the one base that Fine is currently occupying. Maybe a home run, maybe something. We'll see. A wild pitch. Oh! Foul ball that just landed behind our stadium, probably on the track. I didn't see exactly where it landed. But Deerfield has gained a hit. They are now 5 hits of the night. A line drive going to deep right field. You can kiss that one goodbye. Home run, Warriors. Dylan Fine is home. Alex Fern is at bat. And you can jump on the plate, because Wilner hit a home run. The baseball team is so excited. So Deerfield has just extended their lead. If you're just joining us, we just had a home run by Daniel Wilner, extending the Deerfield lead 6-2. The first pitch of Fern's at-bat is a strike. There is 1 out on the scoreboard. So Deerfield with 6 runs, 6 hits, and 4 errors this evening. The count is 1-1. Ground ball by Fern. That will result in a ground out. 2 outs on the board now as Mo Yano wants to fly this next play to the moon. Alrighty, let's hit the road, you know. Ball 1. Strike 1, count is 1-1. Strike 2 looking. And that will end the 5th inning on the strikeout from Yano. Deerfield 6, Highland Park 2. I'm Robert Crable, coming to you live on Deerfield Athletics YouTube. We will be right back for the penultimate inning. Right now, I just want to take a moment and thank our school resource officer here at Deerfield High School, Rihanna Hall. Thank you to Officer Hall for all you do to keep our students safe. Now batting number 3.
Batting fifth, number 3, Jake Brilliant.
Jake Brilliant, your right fielder. Mac Jones is still holding the fort down on the mound here for Deerfield. Foul ground ball. Another foul ball landing just in front of the Deerfield dugout on the ground. Strikeout. Where's the Pac-Man? Regardless, third baseman number 21, JT Killeen, is here. Strike one. And that will be ball one. Very nice pitch there by Mac Jones. The count is now 2-2. 1 out on the scoreboard. Nobody on base. Another foul ball. Lots of foul balls produced by JT Killeen. A ground ball to a ground out, and that will lead to 2 outs. Number 17, Griffin Kelly, the catcher, now batting.
Batting seventh, number 17, Griffin Kelly.
Whoa. Griffin Kelly completely missed it. The ball went a little bit behind him. Count is 2-0. It looks like the varsity lacrosse game is about to start. A foul ball landing right in front of the tennis courts. The umpire just put the foul ball, or never mind, it was not the fouled ball, it was a different ball. It's in his pocket now. Number 17, Griffin Kelly, is still at bat. Count is 2-1. A ground ball, but a foul. The count is 2-2. Looking to put the K on the scorebook if we strike again. Full count. Another foul ball. And a strikeout by Griffin Kelly brings us to the middle of the 6th inning. We'll be right back for the bottom. You're watching Deerfield Baseball live on the Deerfield Athletics YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Dumo, the Davenport commit. We cannot wait to see what he will do in his next chapter of life. Oh, pop fly. It is going to land in the hands of an outfielder. That will kick Dumo out of the field for the time being. Number 27, Bradley Blyman, is at bat. Swing and a miss, strike. Those of you just joining us, the count is 0-2. The bases are clean. Tonight, Bradley Blyman is the designated hitter. He is a very popular catcher to these Warriors. A hit by pitch that is going to advance Blyman to second as Ethan Katz takes the plate for the Warriors.
Batting, number 5, Ethan Katz.
Judd Blackstone is now running at first base. Judd Blackstone, in addition to baseball, also a hockey athlete. That was a pitch that was too far out to the right.
Blackstone.
Wild pitch. Count is 1-all. Strike 2, swinging. As we look on the scoreboard, the current score for the Warriors. Before I say that, there's a foul ball, but the current inning scores, Deerfield had innings 1, 3, and 4 scoreless. Inning 2 was their lucky one with 4 runs. And also they scored 2 in the 5th. The Giants only scored 2 runs in the 3rd inning. Blackstone is at third base, and Ethan Katz at first. Here goes Gavin Pickland, leadoff hitter. He is your center fielder. TJ Mangerton running at first.
Courtesy runner at first, TJ Mangerton.
We're almost an hour and 25 minutes into our stream. As the first pitch is a strike looking. And that's a pretty nice pitch there. I loved how the catcher was very alert there, Griffin Kelly. It is currently 24 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first half of the varsity lacrosse game. Palatine leading the Warriors 2-0, and also the Palatine with 2 shots on goal. Highland Park is going to call a little bit of a timeout. Even though all of the numbers on the records are -1, well, technically Highland Park 10-12 and Deerfield 11-13. They're both pretty much like if not the same records, like very, very similar records. But it looks like now Deerfield is going to have a 1-win differential. Correction, a 1-loss differential. If they keep this up, it looks like we're going to do it. Blackstone at third, Mangerton at second. A foul ball landing inside the tennis courts. Ground ball. Blackstone comes home, and Picklin is out. La mama de la mama. Easton Newman is here. Highland Park's infield gathering together a little bit. Head coach for the Warriors this evening, Mark Januszewski, a Deerfield alum and former baseball player, actually. He used to play baseball for Deerfield when Coach Kevin Marsh was the dean at the time. He was also the head coach for baseball, and he actually coached Mark Januszewski of Deerfield. The score is now 7-2 Deerfield. It looks like we're going to be getting a 12-13 record for Deerfield at the end of this game. Once again, our public address announcer tonight is Dylan Traeger, Indiana University student. He will be announcing baseball games at Deerfield through the rest of the season. And our scoreboard operator, Jack Klopfer. Jack Klopfer is a golfer. Guys, if you remember our basketball broadcasts, you may have seen people like Dylan Zuber, Brody Scheffrin, Drew Weiner, Jonathan Guerin, and Josh Koifman.
Coming in to pitch for the Giants, number 6, Dylan Liu.
Dylan Liu is now pitching for the Giants. Josh Koifman on the Deerfield Junior Varsity tennis team. His season ends on May 13th, this Saturday. Looking forward to potentially seeing him back on the live mic. Dylan Zuber, a relief pitcher, it looks like, for the Warriors. He hasn't started any games. I'm just going to say he's a relief pitcher for now. Once again, if you're going to get a starting pitcher for Deerfield, it's usually going to be either Ike Schlesinger or Mac Jones. Michael Pasquizzi is officially replaced by Dylan Liu. A ground ball as TJ Mangerton is home and Easton Newman is at first. That advances the Deerfield score to 8 runs.
Batting third, number 3, Dylan Fine.
Dylan Fine is here. A little bit of a stoppage in play here. He can't pitch yet, but now he can. Let's hit the road. Let's see if Deerfield can extend the lead here. Possibly get 4 runs in and end the game early. That'll be a foul ball. Yep. And that ends the 6th inning. Giants will hit next for the top of the 7th. We will see you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here early on, just a few seconds after I turned off the audio. Guess who's coming into pitch? Dylan Zuber! Let the bells ring! Dylan Zuber, the Minnesota commit. And he was also a long snapper on Deerfield Varsity football. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Zuber on the mound for Deerfield. Let the bells ring. This stadium is electric here. When I heard a parent reaction to Hell's Bells being played, I know that Dylan Zuber was known by his walk-up Hell's Bells. The score for the girls varsity lacrosse game is 3-0 Palatine at this point in time. It is about to hit 18 and a half minutes left. I love the hype here in this stadium right now. This is what the game is all about. The atmosphere of the game, the music, the announcing, the audience, the cheering. There is simply no game without any of that. Once again, thank you to everyone here for supporting your Warriors baseball family. Dylan Zuber is about to shut the door here for the grand finale of the District 113 Showdown Varsity Baseball Edition. Deerfield is traveling to HP for Game 2 of the series of the District 113 Showdown on Thursday, May 11th.
Batting eighth, number 41, Danny Greenberg.
Danny Greenberg is here to lead off things for the grand finale of this baseball game. He is your first baseman. Ground ball will eventually lead to a ground out. 1 out on the scoreboard with a ground out from Danny Greenberg. Sam Wolf, the center fielder, is here. Daniel Wilner is still staying strong there behind the plate for the Warriors. Dylan Zuber is getting set to pitch. Here he goes. Nice pitch. That is a ball. Here he goes again. They will call time here for a brief moment. Two and 0. Ground ball and an error by number 11, Easton Newman, that is going to advance Sam Wolf to first.
Now batting, leadoff
The leadoff hitter and now the pitcher, Dylan Liu, is now batting. Number 6 for the Giants. Dylan Zuber ready to pitch as ever before. First pitch, a ball. Swing and miss. The right pointer finger going to the Highland Park dugout to call the strike from the umpire. A ground ball will eventually lead to a ground out. And that is the end of the game. Once again, your final score, Deerfield 8, Giants 2. That is going to bring the Warriors to 12-13. Highland Park Giants now stand at 10-13. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
And Dylan Zuber getting the save.
Once again, thank you, everyone, for coming out to the live stream and or the stadium to support your Deerfield Warriors baseball family. You can see these Warriors tomorrow at Highland Park on Thursday the 11th. We hope to see you soon. For DSI, I'm Robert Crable, your commentator. Tim Lovejoy on camera, Dylan Traeger on PA, and Jack Klopfer on scoreboard. All signing off. Good night, Warriors. Sleep tight, and let's do it.